Hey everyone, Everything Buzz City here. Back again with another video. Today we will be talking about Brandon Miller and the Charlotte Hornets against Victor Wembanyama. The first two games in Summer League did not go very well for us at all. Losing by basically 30 points to the Spurs without Wemby, and then in the next game we lost by 20 points to the Warriors. Now, this game was a lot better. We looked more like a team. I want to address some of the problems we've been experiencing with this Summer League team, and it has to do with Bryce McGowan's. There was word that the head coach, Garnett, who is basically LaMelo Ball's coach. And I think the reason why we got him on Summer League head coach job was to form some type of relationship with Brandon Miller, because he's had major success with really talented guards of the NBA. I do know he was a good friend in Atlanta with Trae Young and really helped with his development early on in his career, and hopefully he can do the same for Brandon Miller. But apparently by a NBA player who signed a multi-year contract, right, went to a good college, has been around good coaching, said that he has no idea what he's doing. This is according to a podcast that I listened to. If you're interested, I'll just leave a comment and I will send a link to the video. Anyways, he basically called out that he didn't know what he was doing at all. And it really shows a fundamental lack of understanding of what you should do as a franchise. You know, you have the number 2 overall pick. You picked a guy that a lot of the fan base wanted, Scoot Henderson. A lot of people look at Scoot as the better prospect. Although I disagree, that is the notion by the masses, at least. So wouldn't you want your number 2 pick to be in the best situation to succeed? Not only do you hire a coach who doesn't know what he's doing, I'd much rather you have the G League guy. He's not the best, but damn, it's better than this shit. You're basically asking him to fail, and he didn't live up to what we thought he would do. He struggled with his first 2 games. It was really bad. It really was. You know, and Brandon's been under a lot of scrutiny. But let's get into the game, man. First off, my key takeaways. We ended up losing 68-76, just so y'all know. Limited ball movement. Okay, feels like the ball gets stuck in Bouknight and Nick Smith Jr. hands. At times, it feels like it doesn't matter what play they're running. They're going to shoot the ball, and they're not even going to pass it. And another thing that I found very interesting is our best possessions on offense in the half court was Miller at least touching the ball, at least having the ball in some capacity to set up teammates, because he's a great playmaker. That's the thing about the first game when he had 6 points. Yeah, it's not too good, 2 for 4, but 7 assists and 5 rebounds. He shows he can do kind of everything, and I'm really high on his potential, but we'll get into that later. Miller, I wanted him to shoot more. Last 2 games, he's not really taking a lot of shots. In this one, he was chucking. He had the second most attempts for us, 15 attempts compared to Bouknight's 18 attempts. He went 5 for 15, gave us 16 points, 11 rebounds. I love that. 3 steals, a block, and 1 assist, but don't let that 1 assist fool you. That man was setting up people, but our team is so trash. Nobody can make a shot. Everyone wants to do hero ball, and just whenever someone's wide open, it don't matter. Let's just keep doing our thing, right? Let's get the points. Let's just score, even though there's a better opportunity and a better basketball play. What I've seen from Miller is he's making the right basketball plays, which is important. I could care less about the performances. Really, the Summer League doesn't mean shit. But I just want to see that you are competent, that you know what you're doing, and Brandon shows that. No doubt about it. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is defense. When they said in player grades that Brandon Miller was going to be a great two-way talent, they compared him to Paul George. I see it. And this one really showed me what he was doing to Wemby. They weren't putting Kai on Wemby. They weren't putting our big man on a 7'5" center. They were putting our small forward rookie, who's 6'9". He was locking him up, man. Great defense in the post, which I love. But enough about Miller. Let's get into some other performances. Nick Smith, I was not impressed at all. Shot 2 for 10 from the field. Had 7 rebounds. He scored a little bit. Only 4 points, though. He had a block and 3 assists. He's not really moving the ball. You know, he falls in love with this kind of like, he gets the ball, but he kind of does like a little ISO move, and he'll get to his spot in the mid-range, but it's not his spot. It's hit or miss, and I'd rather you just step back that little 3-point line. You can do all that, and if you miss, you miss. I ain't worried about it. You're a rookie, bro. But he's not really flowing in the offense. You know, he's kind of ball dominant, which I don't like right now. So he's gonna need some development. James Bouknight, bad. Just bad. Yeah, he had 14 points, but 6 for 18, 2 for 10 from 3, 9 rebounds, but 0 assists as the point guard is just terrible. It really is. He'll have a good defensive stand. Like, he got a steal and ended up in an easy 2 points on the other end, and then the next possession, he allows a wide open 3. It's baffling. Let's talk about Kai Jones real quick. He had that crazy poster on Wembanyama, man. That was insane, but it's the Kai Jones experience. You know, you get one highlight play, but the meat and potatoes of his game, he always has 3-4 mistakes where I'm like, what the hell? I remember at one point, Kai, a guard, was driving on him, and instead of Kai going straight up with his hands like you're supposed to, he wasn't set good. He didn't have good contest. He leaned forward with his hands and caused a foul. And you saw Bouknight, Scott, and Miller look at him and say, hands up, come on, man, come on, Kai. This is our 3rd year. Book and Kai are supposed to be the best players on this floor right now. Not Miller. Miller should not be the be-all, end-all. We have vets on this summer league team, and they suck. I wanted to believe in y'all, bro. I really did. I really did, man. McGowan's great game, but I think maybe because of that little problem that you heard on the podcast, they made him come off the bench, man. They put Scott in there, who did absolutely nothing. But McGowan's ended 15 points, grabbed a rebound and an assist. It feels like he's forcing the ball. When he has the ball, what I loved about McGowan's during the regular season is he didn't force anything. He was very willing to be a teammate, basically. But there's times where he drives and an easy kick out to Brandon and the Miller is the right play, but he goes up strong trying to draw a foul, which I get, but bro, just make the right play, bro. Please. Najee, I like the potential, but he's just really raw right now. Grabbed 7 rebounds, 2 offensive and 5 defensive. Had a turnover, and he got absolutely blessed. I think it was Sham Penny just baptized that man. But yeah, last one, I think we'll talk about Bailey. I think Bailey's the best point guard of our guards on this team, passing wise, but he had 0 assists. It's just abysmal, man. I just want to win. Can I please just get one win, guys? Jesus. Let's go back to Miller. I want to talk about this Wembanyama thing with Miller. Miller struggled his first game, okay? Now, tell me why Wemby, I think he had 9 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Well, Miller had 6 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. I saw it all over Instagram, Twitter. You can go look at it. They were all calling him bust, trash. You picked him over Scoot, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Wembanyama had the same damn game. Miller shot 2 for 4. I think Wemby went 2 for 13. But, it's just Summer League, right? Just give him time. He's just a rookie. Look at all the potential. Okay, we're making excuses for Wemby, but Miller, he's the worst prospect of all time. He's a fucking bust. Shut the fuck up. Why can't you just say, hey, he's a great player? Why can't you just say, hey, I wish him the best of luck? Even though he relatively didn't have a bad game, we gotta take a player down and lift another player up. It don't make no damn sense to me, man. I really don't get it. I was totally impressed. And all the Scoot fans, I was kind of on the bandwagon. I ain't gonna lie. But I posted it on my damn TikTok, bro. When Brandon Miller got drafted, I was like, oh, dang. But immediately I was like, all right, let's go. Let's go. Because I know this boy a baller, bro. 40% from 3 in college. He dropped 40 plus on South Carolina right after the fucking bullshit off the court. This boy can ball. And I saw flashes of his potential here. His two-way potential. I see a lot of Jason Tatum. Not as much Jason Tatum. I see him more Paul George, which is funny because that's his idol, bro. But yeah, this is that's all I got. Thank you for listening or watching or whatever you're doing. I'll try to make more content if I can. We'll see how much support I get, but I'll probably make one after next game. Till then, see y'all.